The difference between antique and vintage signs for sale is threefold. The age of a sign is the most well known, followed closely by subject matter and whether or not it is the original or a reproduction of an original sign. Another difference is the value or cost of the sign. The value of an original pre-war 24-gauge steel porcelain or enameled sign is infinitely higher than a tin reproduction, regardless of how perfectly the sign has been reproduced. The holes in the corners serve to age the sign, as well as give the owner a means of hanging it for display. A sign made prior to World War II will be made of 24-gauge steel, and the enamel and porcelain finish will appear as bright and glossy as the day it was made. After the war was over, companies changed to less expensive metal for the signs and continued the enamel and porcelain paint and finish to keep the eye-popping colors in the ads. Some companies that offer vintage signage create the signs and artificially age them to appear older for display purposes. The reproductions are far less expensive than original antique items and are often used as decorative pieces for homes of collectors. One of the favorite subjects collected is anything that has to do with automobiles that were and are popular in the market today. Another highly reproduced campaign is Coca-Cola and the Santa Claus ads they developed. There are many different venues that a sign can be made from. The most durable is metal and the one with the shortest life will be paper. Coca-Cola has one of widest selections available. They produce wall hangings, push plates for doors, drink trays, clocks and most anything else you can think of. They are part of the popular brand names that are collected in America today. Metal is the most popular material for collectors. It is more durable and lasts much longer than some other venues. Most casual collectors do not mind if the sign they purchase is antique or a reproduction. The goal of most is to have a well-rounded decor for the den or man cave. The call for this style of advertising has all but died in the modern world. Nevertheless, the charm and skilled art of this type of sign will take you back to the days of your youth. There are many places to look for the sign you want. Some suggestions might be a flea market, a thrift store, or one of many yard sales that happen all over the city every weekend. The occasion of finding something may be few and far between, but perhaps what you do find will be special. Country stores are sometimes a very good place to find authentic pieces. Many times you can find a sign still on the wall or building from when it was first placed there. You can never go wrong inquiring about it and whether it is for sale or not. When collecting vintage signs for sale, you have a lot of choices of how you collect. You can gather everything you can find on one type of item or one name brand. Another method is to collect anything that appeals to you at the moment, so long as your budget and wall space can support the new item you choose.